Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Thought Box. This is episode 6 or 7, I believe. I've lost count. I'm going to be real with you on what we are on already, and I'm going to touch my face with exactly what the CDC says not to do right now, but that's okay. Today's episode is going to be on being a man. Now, this isn't some sort of just, sexist, masculinity, toxic, all that fun stuff. I'm already losing my glasses. Yeah, this is going to be a great episode, and I can feel it. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is with this episode, I actually posted on a couple social medias that I have, Twitter, Instagram, links below. Come on, follow me, please. I'm lonely. For this episode, I went to the social medias that you go to and asked, what does it mean to be a man? All answers were acceptable because I wanted to hear what everyone thought, different opinions, all of that fun jazz. And let me tell you, the first participation thing that I did for this show did not go how I wanted. I got a couple responses that I was thinking would happen, but then I got some like this one, which I'm about to read off. This was the most popular answer, which you probably know where it's from. Don't copyright me, Disney. I'm just saying it for the views, for YouTube. To be a man, you must be as swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, and mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Truly, that's what it means to be a man. Case closed, video's over, see you next time. Nah, I'm just kidding, but that was the most popular response, and to the person who did it, I know who you are. Get on this show now. Then we had a couple other ones. This one was probably the most basic of being a man, and that's okay. To either have or desire to have a penis. Solid. Brilliant. Absolutely correct. That is how you be a man. This one's one of my favorite responses I got on one of the good old social medias. Gender is a social construct that evolved according to patriarchal / cisgender / heteronormative dominance. Hence, there is really no right way to be a man. However, in conversations where I feel it necessary to leverage that thought pattern, my response tends to be that a man should be vulnerable, emotionally honest, aware of his privilege, humble, and focused at all times on listening closely to marginalized identities. And that one is probably one of the most well-written things I have seen on social media in a very long time. Props to you. I'm not using any names, but if you're watching the video, props. Appreciate it. And that's one of, like I said, that's one of my favorites. Another one is going to be taking care of your family, keeping your word, and never abusing a child or women, to name a few. And that one, definitely signs of being a man. The other one was definitely signs of being a man as well. And then, willing to eat the apple and leave the garden with Eve hand in hand. Love it. Love the analogy. Loving it all. And then, the last response was, what is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. Very true. Very true. Now, with all that out of the way, have we really discovered what it means to be a man? Does it mean being strong? Does it mean being, strong and masculine? Being what, was typically thought of a man back in the day? Strong, supporting the family. All of those things. I do agree with being vulnerable, being emotionally aware of what's going on, emotionally honest. And I think a lot of men in this society, in this world, do not express their feelings enough. And some of that is the way we were raised. Some of it was just how life is. I've known a lot of men. I didn't turn my phone notifications off. Back to what I was talking about. Being a man is part of just understanding that we have to be honest with not only ourselves, but with family members. We have to be emotionally vulnerable, and that's okay. I wouldn't be the man that I am without being emotionally vulnerable, and I still need to work on it. And one of the things that I agree with, damn it, stop touching yourself. Another part of being a man is being humble, being able to do what you need to do, but also understand that having an ego is not really going to help you in the long run. Yeah, you feel cool. There's a good side to having confidence and a bad side to being egotistical. You know, there's that fine line. You gotta get to that fine line and stay on, preferably, the more confident side. Confidence is okay. Egomaniac, no. At the end of the day, it's also just about being a decent person. You know, men and women should be nice to each other, kind to each other. We should all be patient. We should all be willing to listen closely to what one another needs. We need to listen in a family setting or in a relationship setting, no matter what gender, what anything. You have to be willing to put in the work to keep it going. You have to keep putting in the emotional side of work. You need to put in the mental side, even physical side of work, just in everything. And part of what I feel of being a man, at least for me personally, is always trying to move forward and be the change that I want to be in the world. And that may not be everyone's, preferred method of being a man, but that's okay. It is all about, I just hit the microphone, no problem here. It's only a little ADHD for me today. I think at this point, we all have to realize that though we may disagree on what being a man is, we all agree in some way, shape, or form, be a decent person. I think that is universally understood by a lot of people. It doesn't matter the gender, doesn't matter, the culture. At the end of the day, people just want to be decent people to each other in their own way, and that is kind of what it just means to be a person. And maybe we don't have the answers, and honestly, maybe you're just as confused from the start of this video to the end of this video. I'm going to tell you right now, I came into this and thought I knew what I was going to be talking about. And even now, I realize there is so much more to talk about on the subject. And we might go back into it another day and might have some more thoughts, maybe get some other people's opinions, and that might be fun. But we have what we have for now. And I know this video is a little bit longer. I wanted to share more of other people's opinions and get more people involved. I'm also going to try and get some more guests, or get some guests on the show, and we're going to have a fun time with that. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, share it with your friends, even your grandma if you feel like she would enjoy it. Subscribe, ring the bell. Once again, Twitter, Instagram, please. I'm lonely, and I would like more friends to discuss things with. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a wonderful day, and don't be a mean person. See you later.